Hello! This is the One Episode Rule podcast about first impressions. I'm Magpie. And, yeah, that's about how it's going to go today.
Excellent.
Who's
Yep.
not here?
Emma's not here.
Emma's
We're
not here.
sad. We miss our Emma, but
Yeah.
we will bravely go on into these
Please
uncharted
save our Emma.
waters.
Emma's apparently on a sleep schedule that's only relevant to, like, prisoners in the Phantom Zone, so...
Yeah.
So we let her, tag out on this episode.
Yep.
I'm Blackle. And yesterday I went to the gas station because I was sad and I wanted snacks. And I got a big bag of fuzzy peaches. And I ate too many of them. And all day today, I felt terrible. And I started eating them again, like a half hour before the podcast. And I'm scared. I'm scared for my life because I'm starting to feel a little bit gross after eating more fuzzy peaches.
This really feels like...
In my right hand is a fuzzy peach. And I'm scared that I'm going to eat it. I'm fucking terrified.
If we come back from the middle roll and Blackle's not here, you know what happened.
Oh, you know Blackle will be here. Should just be here but smeared in peach juice like a naughty English child.
I thought you were gonna say smeared on the walls like a fucking what's the 80s movie where they're on a spaceship and they're going to a black hole? Event Horizon.
That movie is still not from the 80s.
Is it from the 90s?
Yes, it's from the late 90s, in fact.
Okay, I guess that makes sense given all the 3D graphics in it. I didn't really think about that too much, but it does have the aesthetic of an 80s movie. I'll say that.
It's got Sam Neill in it, and I can't remember almost anything else about it except it was kind of over the top, really.
Oh
it was
God, I've
good,
not
actually.
seen this movie.
Let's watch that inside of an anime.
Oh yeah.
Let's not.
Totally watch.
Hello. I'm Joey, and I'm going to introduce myself now. I have never seen this movie, and I don't care to. Hello.
We're a little light on news today, but Joey has something. So
I have some stuff. I have a couple of things actually. We could also talk about the thing we started watching.
Yeah.
If you want.
I plan to do that. I'd add one news item and some personal things to talk about. So
then I will let you have that. I will talk about my news, which is, well, the first one is maybe only interesting to me, but they have finally released the English dub of the Lupin the Third the First trailer, which is that really cool looking 3D animated Lupin movie.
Well, give yourself some more credit. Like I was a little interested in that just because Jigen's cool.
Jigen's very good.
So Joey, I just want to say that when you said they finally released, I thought you were gonna just go into Lupin. Like he's out.
He's out
of his cage.
They have released him.
He's escaped from the screen like the last action hero.
He does. I mean, like, let's be real. Lupin gets put in jails and prisons a lot, and he does always break free. He has destroyed his cage.
When will he escape from the metaphysical jail and join us in our reality?
Yes, the Lupin is out. So the fun thing about this is that it looks like the voices are going to be pretty much all of the voices from the Part 2 dub, which, in my opinion, was the best dub, and also the most meme-worthy. It's extremely good.
Cool.
So that's that. I'm excited. It looks like they're going to be streaming it sometime in October, so... Oh, well, maybe that'll be like... I don't really understand how they're releasing it, given the state of things, but it'll be coming out sometime. Yeah, so that's that. The other thing that I would like to talk about is a very strange video. So how familiar are either of you with Love Live?
I've heard of it.
I know that it
Ha-
exists.
Idol anime. How familiar are you with the like art style?
Not
Very.
not at all.
Um, this might be difficult to explain then. It normally looks like just like a, kind of normalish anime style. They did just release a new video. Um, for some reason this time it's in like imagine like if that show was suddenly Bob Team Epic.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Oh no.
It
Do you
the
have
whole thing
screenshots?
just looks like that. And it is um it is like 5 minutes long also, and it's mostly nonsense words, and occasionally it will be like about like sweets.
All right.
I watched this last night and I was just mesmerized and baffled the whole time.
God, that
So,
reminds me. That reminds me of when we randomly found that music video with all the Vegetas doing mushrooms and found out that those people made the fucking Bob Team Epic segments
yeah,
for,
I
for
think
Bob Team.
actually it's possible that one of those people might have worked on this as well. It's
That's
incredible,
very.
even if you don't know anything about the show or, the series.
Oh, I don't like
It's
that.
look at him. She's a little dumpling.
Oh, I don't like that. She looks like that guy from Monty Python before he explodes.
Oh my god.
God.
Uh,
But yeah,
all
that's
right.
that.
That's that.
That's
All right.
thing.
Let's. I wanna hit y'all with some stuff. First of all, me and Joey popped the popped the cap on Mob Psycho 100. Really
Yes.
late. I mean, obviously.
We're
This is
finally getting
intriguing.
into it.
Because I've seen that, which
You've
is rare.
You
You've
Incredibly
actually
rare.
seen the media we're discussing.
Yeah,
you've
I've
seen
seen
more
all of
than
it.
we have, in fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. So yeah, we got in like 2 episodes and have decided
Yep.
to just like, yeah, this show's good. It's just really good.
It's good. Like
Oh,
it.
we haven't seen the little green stink man from the intro yet.
No.
And every time I've seen him, I go, oh my god, I hate him.
Yeah, he seems like bad.
I hate to look at him so much.
Little
Blackle,
stink man.
what is the green stink man? Why?
I can't wait for you to find out.
Oh god.
Not gonna tell us, huh?
No.
Couldn't possibly.
I was gonna pull out another thing, which I suppose I could still ask, but I was gonna ask Emma this. Emma being like slightly more savvy to this side of like anime, which is I'm trying to decide whether I should watch ReZero.
Oh.
It sounds interesting, and also parts of it sound pretty miserable.
Look, I will take the place of Emma for this episode. And in doing so, I will blast this information from Wikipedia into my brain and I will give you a deliberation. So
Oh my god.
give me one
Holy
half
shit.
minute and I will get back to you.
Okay. Well, I'll cover a real news item in that minute. Following up, well, we had 2 news items, but one of them I'm saving for when Emma comes back because Emma
to
provoked it.
torment her.
But following up our most recent trend in news articles, we finally have an announcement for when Gundam Factory Yokohama is going to open.
Oh shit.
With the moving Gundam and all, and that's going to be December 19th.
Nice.
He will be there, and he will be huge, and there will presumably be other attractions that nobody goes to.
They'll all just be staring at, whoa, cool
They will
big
go.
robot.
They will go there to look at the big robot. They will maybe buy a soda, and then they will go home.
Go home. You're speaking from your own wants and desires, I feel.
Pretty much. Stand there and just drink a Dr. Pepper and look up at him and go, damn, that's a big
He big.
robot.
I mean, yeah, that is what you would want to do, huh? That's what I would want to do.
So
I have some bad news.
Okay.
I'm gonna fail the ReZero test.
All
okay.
right.
I didn't absorb anything at all from.
Did you? You just glazed right over it.
I've discovered that there is a untranslated internet radio show release of ReZero.
What?
What?
Okay.
That gives us no important relevant information, but
we'll call this one inconclusive, though. If viewers would like to submit an opinion, we will drop all of the usual contact places at the end of the episode, like usual.
Oh God, Emma's not here. I'm gonna have to talk about the Twitter bot.
You're gonna have to, yeah. Get ready.
Oh,
it's a stressful position.
I'm sweating already. Oh, Emma. We need you.
The fucking title of social media manager. Anyway, seeing as Joey picked last episode and Emma isn't here, I think it's time to allow Blackle to choose a show from the backlog.
From the viewer suggestions?
Yes.
All right, let's take a quick look. I'm going to steer very clear of the Tyler episodes.
Be nice!
I am scared. This is for my own safety. I have
There's one on there specifically for you.
I've already experienced an onslaught. From
Blackle, you know that last one on there is specifically added for you, right?
Which one?
Look at the very last one on the list and think about it.
I don't know what that means.
Then don't worry about it. We'll get to it eventually.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure you'll come for me later with that as your weapon. But I'd like to pick an Abby one, an Abby suggestion.
All right.
Because I trust Abby. I trust Abby with my life. And I hope that I'm not being naive by doing so. I think we should watch Asterisk War.
Oh?
I think I've heard of Asterisk War, but I can't summon any relevant knowledge about it.
I know nothing.
The name of it's pretty evocative. So I'm very interested to see what it is, but yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll come back to you all later with our after we've seen this, after we've absorbed this into our brain capacities.
All right, who wants to bet about whether or not there's an actual asterisk in their graphic design?
Oh shit! I was thinking 1,000%.
1,000%. There's at least one in the logo.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I bet we're gonna have to look up something really weird to be able to use."
So what I'm concerned about is not that Japan makes a lot of fantasy, but Japan always makes the same fantasy.
Blackle, are you sure you still trust Abby?
My trust in Abby has been shaken.
It's not even worth remarking upon. The fan service in this was typical.
I know. This show was like a bingo card.
Yeah, it kind of was, wasn't it?
It feels like a pattern.
It was like, step 1, see girl undressing. Step 2, accidentally fall on girl. Step 3, grope girl while having fallen on her. This
That
is so
move-
fucked up. I hate this.
It's not fucked. It's not even fucked
I
up.
hate
It's
it.
just boring. Like it was.
Yeah, it's
That
just
move
kind of
was.
meh.
That move was
See?
boring when Ava made the deconstruction of it.
Do you think? Do you think that like does the entire fucking anime ecosystem have an embarrassed women fetish, or like what's going on here?
I think it has an embarrass both fetish.
Embarrassment in general fetish, which
But,
I hate it.
It's the
comment.
same. It's the same joke every time,
It's
and that
Yeah.
how is
that
this
is
a
meant to
joke?
be. That is
Listen,
meant to.
the crux of comedy is subverting expectation. When I'm expecting exactly this, I'm not laughing. I am just saying, oh, same shit as always.
Well, hey, I didn't say it was a good fucking joke.
Okay. I am sickened by
But
the implication that this can be passed off as comedy.
Well, that's
Blackle
what-
is so heated.
You're so heated for no reason. You've been inoculated against this
reasons.
shit.
I have reasons.
You
But
should
anyway.
be ready.
We should. Oh God, I didn't even get a blurb. Let's get a
Yeah,
blurb.
we need a blurb.
Oh Lord.
There. I mostly just thought that was like kind of funny that the moment it was like 2 minutes into the episode and there's the girl that's like half undressed and I was like, oh, Blackle's gonna not be happy, and then I just look in the chat and there's just this long like awful emoji of just like a distant stare, and I'm just like,
This is the extreme pain emoji. There's the
Maybe,
pain chart where it like hits extreme pain and that's the face.
Maybe it was required by the studio, so they're just like, let's get it out in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But,
If there's like
I mean,
okay, I got a blurb.
if they are required to add fan service, I am terrified of how anime is produced.
You should be because I'm telling you that was a joke, but at some level they are required.
yeah. And it wasn't just the one. It felt like it like not as much of a we need one per episode. It was more of a we need one of these every 5 minutes at least. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a we need this stock plot to happen or else
Yeah.
this is it wasn't even like maybe plot's pushing it, but we need this like this fucking leitmotif. No, that's not the word either. We need this exact scene in every anime ever, or else we don't get funding.
It's just some
Anyhow.
old man is just like, but how will we sell it to the perverts?
Oh my God.
All right, I cut out the beginning of this blurb because it was actually very long. But who wants to hit it?
This
I
still
can't
looks
read
long.
this.
Okay. Ayato Amagiri is a scholarship transfer student at the prestigious Seiduken Academy, which has recently been suffering from declining performances. Through a series of events, he accidentally sees the popular Witch of Resplendent Flames, Julius Alexa von Reisfield, half-dressed. Enraged, Julius challenges him to a duel for intruding on her privacy. After said duel is voided by the student council president, Ayato reveals that he has no interest in Festus. Instead, he is enrolled in the academy to investigate the whereabouts of his missing elder sister. But when a more devious plot unravels, Ayato sets out to achieve victory, while being surrounded by some of the most talented Genistella on the planet.
This reads like it's AI generated, and I say that a lot, but here it's extremely true.
It's not. It doesn't actually read like that. It just
Yes,
reads
it
like
does.
somebody left the first part out of it because it was extremely long.
No, it's the fucking Witch of Resplendent Flames, Julius Alexa von Reisfield. Sounds like you've got the temperature set too high on your goddamn AI generator.
My thing with this is that there's too many fake words, like...
Yes, oh my God.
You know what? I assert the inverse.
You don't.
I assert that AI generators are too anime.
Okay. I accept that.
That's fair.
Is this another like I think that the reference is the original situation?
Yeah, probably actually. Anime has always been way too fucking extra with the names and titles and shit.
Oh my God, yeah. So this show is just and I wrote this down and I just need to say it. This is the apocalypse and some people are special stock plot.
Yeah.
That's what's
Kind of
going on. So
apocalypse. We haven't even seen any like negative effects of the apocalypse.
Yeah,
I know
the
they-
world
I-
looked pretty nice. Like,
yeah, they did say, I think it has been several years since the incident. And also Genestella in the blurb, which wasn't explained because part of it's been removed, excised. Genestella is basically like the magic people from the movie Looper.
They're just they're like genetically altered people.
Mm-hmm.
they're the mutants.
The mutants. They're
unquote.
the
Yeah.
augmented people from fucking Star Trek.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
they're like
Whatever.
They're
they're
anime
the
characters.
specials. They're the specials.
Those are the
And it's
specials.
Not the normals who
different-
live in the
It's a
non-asterisk shaped city.
it's a new world, and there's special people. Smiley face, and that's
All right,
that's
let's
the
wait.
show.
Oh wait,
Is that
no,
why?
they're not genetically altered. Apparently, the disaster somehow gave them the powers.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even catch that was why it was called Asterisk, was because of the shape of the city.
Yeah, it's laid out like a big asterisk. It
I
makes
did
sense.
have to squint hard at the title card to say, like, is there an asterisk here? And then I finally like noticed that the shape of like the city that they're in is like vaguely an asterisk shape.
I'm just like, all right, fine, that's credible.
Good enough. Yeah. I'll let you have it.
Now, there's other plot elements here, which, okay, some of this is going to be down to target audience, which is your target
Yes.
audience for this kind of anime. I'm assuming is your mid to late teenager in high school, which I think is the root cause of the plethora of high school worlds.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
if this is another high school city. Like,
I think so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so it is, yeah.
what a nightmare condition to live in.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think under any circumstances we should prevent the construction of any kind of like academy.
yeah,
city.
academy
Really?
cities cannot exist
Like,
in the real
We
world.
have to stop this. We
I
cannot let this
object.
happen.
Like, we have to write in some sort of like UN provision if the size of the school is beginning to
Uh-huh.
like consume a certain percentage of the urban area around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, there's some sort of strange apocalyptic event. They don't really go into. Apparently, it destroys
They
a huge amount of the Earth.
call it inversia.
Inversia gives people superpowers, and then the solution to this, what humanity chooses to do with this, I feel like there's like a disconnect here, because what they choose to do with it is to send all of their special mutant children to Academy City so that they can go to 6 different schools on 6 different points of the asterisk and then fight at the end of every year.
Keeps them
But-
busy.
But I don't know. Then again, G Gundam had the same setup. It was just in space stations. So
I am still reeling by how different that the show was compared to what I imagined it would be, given the name alone. And
All right, well,
it'll never be the same.
what give us your Asterisk War.
Asterisk War. I don't know. Just something about the name made me think of Universal Paperclips in a weird way. Like Asterisk War is such a strange name for a war. I just imagine it being like so deranged and bizarre and like I don't know how to describe it. There's a certain kind of flavor that I'm getting at here, where it's like all the humans are dead and the things that are left over are like completely almost incomprehensible.
You know, if I had to write something under the title of the Asterisk War, it would probably be a sports legal drama. So,
I like that.
Yeah. That's
by
good.
the way, I can explain many of the idiosyncrasies of this story just with the phrase, it's based on a series of light novels.
I wrote down this had to have been a video game before.
Nope, you're wrong. This one's a light novel.
I think that if you make the confusion matrix of watching an anime and being like, what was this? What kind of property was this before it was turned into an anime? I think that light novel and video game can be very confused because a lot of light novels are written like they're video games.
This is true.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Because light novels are written by people who are desperate to continue remaining alive at any cost.
Yeah,
Oh my
They're just
god.
like,
that's
fuck it, I don't
extremely
know.
true.
Just, I gotta make a book this month.
Yeah.
Better get one of them out. Better do it fast.
But
Time is running out.
this
Yeah.
followed the evolution path of light novels to anime, then to video game. So
I see.
And then
Yeah.
to website, I guess.
It really
Did anyone see that part at the end?
she
no.
turned into a VTuber.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like literally looked like a VTuber, and she was like, "Now go on over to our website. We have a bunch of content for you. Bye bye."
Bye bye.
Yeah. That was Claudia, the person
Claudia
who,
Big Titty.
Oh
who
yeah.
introduces herself to the main character by sounding out her name in a way that almost gave me an aneurysm.
Yeah. Claudia is spoken by somebody who does not speak the language that produced
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah.
So she made it like
Claudia.
4 syllables.
Yeah.
Ow, D, something like that.
Incredible.
I am so curious about what the dub sounds like now.
Yeah, actually.
I'm a little curious too.
How do we feel about this character? Because I feel as though she does subvert the expectation of the student council president.
That's true.
Which is a defined role.
The fact that she was a student council president was like, I had to write down a big long like diatribe in my notes, which was, I'm so tired of the ranking systems. I'm so tired of battles. I'm so tired of boys falling at girls and accidentally groping them. I'm so tired of characters that are thick as cardboard. I'm so tired of fucking student council presidents. I just want it to end.
At least she's the one that's doing the advancements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I am overwhelmed by one line that she said, which was, inside, my thoughts are so dark as if someone boiled, then burned some black substance, and then poured black honey all over
Yeah, that
it.
was translated really weirdly.
That made me laugh.
So incredible! And then immediately after in my notes, it says, anyway, look at my vagina bones.
Check them out.
I wrote that line down as just, I'm evil, hee hee.
No, wait, you know what she is?
I'm so edgy.
She's just like JK, JK, unless.
That's
Yes!
what I wrote too!
That's what she is.
I wrote that too, and also I wrote me.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just kidding. But am I? JK, unless.
Unless?
Oh my god.
So we should get into actually describing this for the viewer. Long story short, okay, you have that bonkers fucking backdrop, but basically what we have is Japanese kid goes to weird school, transfers to weird school.
Transfer student.
He's a transfer student.
Yep, transfer student. Check
he's-
one off the bingo card.
He's a Curio. He's a Kirito until proven otherwise. Anyway, yeah, he's transfer student. Let's see, manages to piss off the local tsundere, who will surely be the female lead. Let's see.
We've got 2 like extremely fan servicey scenes where he floats up to her dorm room to give her a handkerchief and
Blew out her window.
Yeah, and see her naked, and then like there's that, of course, look away scene. And then later they get into a duel. Well, not later, immediately afterwards.
Almost immediately afterwards. I do appreciate that she reacted to that stock anime scene by attempting to murder him with an explosion.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
I wrote in my notes, yes, kill him! Yeah! Yeah! Kill him! Kill the transfer student!
I was just like, you know what? Good for her.
And then the stories about like the most normal kid in class looking out the window with the burning skeleton in it, and he's just like, oh, Soka. But then they fight with Tron swords.
They're just like, time to duel.
Yeah, they got to
Is
duel.
anybody tired of hexagons?
No, I love hexagons.
I hate them now. I don't like hexagons. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of hexagons in science fiction. I think they should do something new and different. Maybe octagons next time. I don't know.
Anime uses hexagons poorly, but I still love hexagons. You can't fucking ruin them for me. They make me think about bees.
Oh my lord.
Wait,
Oh yeah, and the Sundari's a literal princess for some fucking reason.
Yeah, that's the most unbelievable part of that backstory, is that somehow this disaster brought monarchy back into style.
What's even funny is that it almost feels like she's like a B-list monarch.
Yeah, it's from like a shitty country that barely exists.
They're like, yeah, this country just started becoming a thing again, and like she's a princess from it.
She's a princess from it. It's just like, what's her royal bloodline? Her mom.
And it's just like what this like feels like Wikipedia footnote territory. Like it doesn't seem like.
Oh god, it feels like somebody take it from me while I try and remember what Doctor Doom. Yeah, it feels like Latveria or something like that. You know.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, here's the Crown Prince of Monaco. We let him have a crown. Sorry to all the proud people of Monaco, I guess.
Yeah.
I know all of them are listening to our podcast.
They're enraged and cursing in Belgian and French.
I have some thoughts from the show.
Okay.
And mostly they are the fact that if I were in charge of the show, if I were at the helm, every episode would just be a funny subversion of the general concept. And the first one would be where Claudia and the protagonist dude are in the meeting room, and she's like, I'm going to tell you all about this like super amazing house cup that we're doing, and that we need you to like fight the other houses or whatever it is. And I just wanted him to say, and she was like, why did you come to the school? I just wanted to say, y'all have like evening classes, right? For like second career training? I'm just trying to learn how to use Photoshop here, okay?
Yeah, like I'm pursuing like a law degree.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get my education here. And
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll join the sword team if you need me to. Is that part of my scholarship?
Was good.
Uh-huh.
Am I going to lose my scholarship if I don't fight people to the death?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is the murder required?
I mean, I guess I'll do it.
Is murder the breadth requirement here? I must have misread the pamphlet.
Wow, I'm rethinking this. Can I have a bit to think about this?
Yeah. And also, whenever they go, he finally gets to class, and his teacher has a fucking bat with nails in it.
Teacher. Can we just not? Teacher's the only valid character.
Can we not follow the kids in the show? Can we follow the teachers? Because I want to see what the teachers are like.
The teacher is the only valid character in the show. Clearly not a superhuman, but has a class full of superhumans, so it's just armed at all times. Just feel like, listen here, you little shit.
You get close to me and I will bash your head in.
Yeah. Incredible.
Fucking freaks.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, I did dislike all the characters except for the one with the bat and the nails in it.
I'd be real, I kind of like the student council president just because she's just like, yeah, what?
Kind of do too, actually.
It's like, I'm a slut.
I don't. All right, I'll let you guys have it.
I like her. She's honest.
I don't know. I felt like I've seen a character like this before in anime.
Well, I mean, yeah,
she knows what she wants.
Trying to embarrass the protag. I don't know. Like, here's the other thing. I've talked about this where I'm like, when someone doesn't want it, you don't have the. Anyway, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I was uncomfortable in that other anime where she was like, I just took your measurements because I like to have them.
Well, yeah. You see,
that's a little like over the top.
That feels a lot more invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, and like exposing your midriff to somebody without any like I don't know.
With no warning.
I don't get it.
But what else have we got?
We have not touched on the whole sister murder mystery plot
Yeah, that
at
was
all.
interesting.
He does actually have a good reason to do this, like
Yeah.
a personal reason. It's just like, hey, what happened to my sister?
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't she exist anymore?
Didn't he like pass it off as saying, "No, I'm actually not looking for my sister,"
Well, you would,
in
wouldn't
the
you?
most convincing way possible?
Yeah.
She's just like, you're a bad liar.
Yeah.
She's like, and this is who she not is.
Uh-huh.
And then pulls up the file that's like, we have no idea who this is.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh my god. I think the moment I realized that I wasn't gonna like the show was right after the intro when they were like, "Here's our exposition now. Sit down. Here's your lecture."
you're just like, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not only is
Yeah.
this a bad like narrative move, but I don't even like appreciate the world building.
No,
Show
yeah,
don't tell, please.
another one for the bingo card was the info dump.
Yeah.
But
I'll say one good thing about the show.
yeah, you got a good thing. Say it.
And this is going to be very telling, but I did like the outfit of the princess girl. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
want to wear that.
Fair
You
enough.
want it for yourself.
I want it for myself.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just gonna like if I got into cosplay, I just like cosplay all these shows and be like, "Oh, you've seen that show? I've seen the first episode, and that's all I need."
I have. I hate it.
I hate it. I just like the character design,
It's like
and that's
perfection.
valid. Fuck off.
Can we, speaking of which, can we talk about this dude, this motherfucker, this secondary character who's clearly set up to be the?
Oh yeah, the friend character.
You get these techno future school uniforms and shit, and he chooses to wear like this shitty green hoodie under his jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I didn't like it.
What do you think his destiny is gonna be? I think he's either gonna turn out to be the villain or he's going to die.
That guy's either gonna die or live forever.
What do
He's not
you
gonna
think
be the
his
villain.
personality type is gonna be? Do you think he's
we've
gonna
already...
be like a lazy, or do you think he's gonna be like the class clown type? He doesn't seem like that.
He's lazy
He
and
is on the
chill.
newspaper club.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the one who gets kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's gonna get himself
that.
into trouble looking for a scoop.
yeah, that makes sense.
There you
to
go.
me.
There you go.
We
All
got
written
this
up.
shit on lock.
So yeah, Joe, you have anything you like about this show?
I mean, it wasn't like bad to look at.
It wasn't
Uh,
horrible. Like it wasn't like heinous. It was just like boring and
And like it
It looked alright.
it was like something that I could like somewhat pay attention. It was kind of boring, but like
yeah.
it didn't make me want to die, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
think I have been slightly inoculated by I think that if we had watched this as like our first episode accidentally on this podcast, I would have been like, wow, this is horrible, I hate this, but like I know it's par for the course now, and
yeah, you just
I still hate
be
it.
like
I
same
still hate
shit
it.
as always.
but
Yeah.
it is same shit as always. Yeah.
Like I said, the accidentally falling on the girl joke was boring when Ava did the fucking inverse of it.
I have a feeling like
Yeah.
we've seen this in literally the last 3 anime we watched.
It happens. It just keeps happening.
Yeah. It was in Police Teacher. I don't know if it was in High School of the Dead, but I think it was kind of it was the opposite way around where the girl fell on the guy in
Yeah, they had
last
something
episode.
close in
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel almost as if I'm willing to just pay the toll in
Yeah.
in that joke if we can just avoid more high schools.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want
agree.
I'm so
I don't want
tired
high
of
school.
living in confusing
We're-
Japanese high school.
None of us
my God.
are high schoolers. This is not
Yeah.
relatable content.
It's becoming more and more like stretched every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many of the last episodes have been in high schools?
Okay, so we watched this. We watched Onagai Teacher. We watched what was the fuck?
Lost episode High School
Megama.
of the Dead we watched.
High
Angel
School,
Beats is in high school
Megama.
too? Earth
Angel
Defense Force is in high
Angel
school?
Beats, yep.
Megalobox was the final Then we
Yeah,
got a whole
Megalobox.
Oh shit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 anime we watched that took place in high schools.
Like it's too much. You need a
Too
new
much.
setting.
Yeah.
We need to get into like historical dramas or something.
Yeah.
Darcy's Wing
There you go.
took place in a high school reunion.
Fuck. I mean, at least they were adults, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess. Were they humans? Anyway. If you want to tell us whether or not the characters of Darcy's Wing were human, you can do so at oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That's one, the word, not the number. Were we gonna talk about what we like? Are we gonna watch any more of this, or are we just gonna assume that none of us were gonna watch more of this?
I don't know. I could drink and watch a bunch of this in one sitting. I don't give a shit. Like it's so nothing that it could easily just be on in the background and be fine.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I can't imagine getting anything of value from this show.
I'm taking a hard
I don't
note
know.
from Blackle.
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
pretty neutral.
Maybe it gets better. Fuck, I don't know. We don't deal in if it gets
This is
better.
the thing, is I was bored, but I thought the art was okay. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like I'm gonna gain anything from watching this anymore.
Yeah, like not sure if it will ever go anywhere that interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I like? You know what's cool? I like the Tron noises the swords made.
Yeah.
And I like
They were
that
kinda
really
fun.
lazy action cut they did in the pre-roll footage where they didn't bother animating the characters. They just made this sword energy.
I did like that, actually. I thought that was stylistically pretty cool.
It's just like that's when the animators needed a break.
Yeah.
So yeah, to get back to our social media presences, I'm gonna fill in for Emma and say that you can tweet us. We're also at One Episode Cast on Twitter.
You can always suggest
Usually,
non-high school based animated programming.
Please, for the
can
love of
you
God.
can send us memes. You can be mean to us. Just do whatever.
Yes, Joey. Invite the public to neg us on Twitter.
Oh,
Come
God.
bully us on Twitter. I'm asking. I'm begging. Please.
Please
Just be
don't
like,
be too rude.
just like, please threaten to step on us at Twitter.
Did you just get stepped on?